And welcome once again to another episode of S2E6 Productions presents
J&M Solve the World
After Dark.
I am James.
And I am Matt. And welcome to Season 2, Episode 1, 2, 3, I don't know.
4, right?
Yeah, Episode 4.
Yeah.
Yes. And this is going to be a fucking great time.
Whoop. The phone line is ringing. J&M After Dark. Who do we have on here?
Hey. I just want to know, do you guys bleach your assholes?
Only on special occasions.
Only on days that end in Y.
It is our special guest from Flor A Duh. White.
Your favorite Italian in ours, Duh White.
What's happening, gentlemen?
Oh, you know, we're just hanging out, having a few drinks.
So am I. I do not bleach my asshole, by the way. That's a waste of money. And, I mean, you know, albinos kind of had that covered anyway, so.
I would like to say that you're full of shit. Because I've heard that you do not only bleach your asshole, but you bleach the hair around the asshole, too.
No, somebody lied to you because I'm growing dreadlocks.
I heard he was manscaping or his asshole.
You know, I heard that, too.
Wow.
But we're not sponsored, so we can't go into that any further.
Right.
Yeah, well,
But
nobody cares. No.
I heard he kept that mode.
Oh.
Nobody cares about the CIA anyway. Where'd you hear about this? I heard about this. Like I'm not fucking popular. Get the fuck out of here.
You could Google it.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah.
You Google my name and you'll come up with like a fucking like a lawn violation from like 2006, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like I lay low. I don't do shit.
Yeah.
I go to work.
You Google my name and you'll get like 17,000 views, and it starts with King James version of the Bible.
Yeah.
Nice. Praise God.
You Google my name, and the first thing that comes up is
Pedophilia?
a bald-headed bass player who's pretty fucking jacked.
Oh yeah.
They got one part of that right. I am definitely not bald, and I'm definitely not jacked.
Did they leave the part off?
Ah.
Hey, yo,
Hey, bibbidi bobbidi.
Hey Dwight, I got to tell you this joke here. You know what you call a bass player, or what do you call it when a bass player walks into a bar with a gorgeous girl on his arm?
I'm pretty sure he's a drummer.
No, it's a tattoo.
Well played, sir. Nice.
Yeah. Just plenty of jokes. Plenty of jokes.
You know, speaking of tattoos, man, when me and Matt hooked back up, and I sent him that initial message, I'm like, "Yo, you got the fucking tattoo on your shoulder, and it's been covered up since." And but yeah, he recognized that, and I was like, "Fuck, did you do that for?" And we talked about it, but it was just I don't know why I brought that up, and there's no point. But anyway, that was happened.
No, there is a segue there.
Well, I like I said, man, we kind of blew, we brushed over it or whatever. But go ahead, man. It's your shit.
What tattoo are we getting in St. Louis?
You know what? I actually did think about that a couple of nights ago. I was like, what are we doing? Because you already have the CFH.
Yes, I do.
I don't know. That's a redundancy for you. So,
well, now
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like let's come up with I think if we put our heads together, we got plenty of fucking time here.
Matt's
You know what I
probably
mean?
gonna have to get one on his balls because I don't think he's got any other skin available.
I mean,
I was just gonna get one on my ass cheek, man. Like on the inner part, dude. So every time I fart, it's like True Life where he's just talking shit.
yes.
It's a fucking thing, dude. I'm sorry.
If you could get a CFH on the inside of your ass cheek, and every time you fart, it plays
Cowboys from
Hell, that would be fucking awesome.
Fuck yes, it would.
My asshole is not that talented, but that was my intro song when I walked up for my wedding.
Which one?
Yeah, you were telling.
It was
The
James, thank you
wedding?
for recalling.
Yes.
Oh, the real wedding.
Okay.
No, it was
current wedding.
it was the what?
The current wife.
Yeah, the real one. Yes. Yeah, James. Thank you for remembering, though, man.
I remember
Yeah, it was the dude that married us came into Ecstasy of Gold. Like me and Roman came into Cowboys from Hell, and Kim came into Tesla's Love Song.
There you go.
Nice.
So it was good stuff.
Didn't your practice marriage? Didn't she come into Crazy Bitch? By Buck
No.
Cherry?
No. Here's what happened with that. Because she liked to spend money and I could not make enough, even though I worked 4 fucking jobs. We hired a DJ, and I knew the guy was a hack, and I didn't say anything because, I think at some point in our lives, everybody's been pussy whipped to a point. So, you know what? There's a little bit of shame there, but it is what it is. So let's put that on the table. But anyway, we hired this fucking hack. And I give him the CD with Ecstasy of Gold because that's what me and my best man are gonna come into. And it's on the same track as the opening song for that show that Metallica played in '93. So I told them at 1:27, I believe it was, cut it the fuck off, right? Well, this fucking jerk off, it goes right into Creeping Death, which was an appropriate prelude in hindsight. Fucking true story.
That was better than Highway to Hell.
I'm on a highway to hell.
I don't know. I believe that one was paved at least. So anyway,
My brother Gary, when he passed away, right before he passed away, he said, I love AC/DC, but don't play Highway to Hell at my funeral.
shit.
This is my born again Christian brother, by the way, who.
Yeah.
I've been listening to that.
What was funny, whenever we had the band back in the day and the old farmhouse, and we had basically wallpapered the walls with
Titties.
all 4 of our porn collections, Hustler, Swank,
Penthouse,
Playboy, whatever.
We
just picked, Pamela Anderson, we put that one up.
Yeah.
And Gary came in there, like I say, this is after he's a born-again Christian. He came in there one day, and we were playing, and he just walked in, and it's like, oh, shit, how you doing, Gary? And he looked around, and he goes, yeah, I like your wallpaper.
Well, okay, now, when
29 Palm story. But go ahead.
When Chris and I had, when we were in high school, Gary, Chris's dad, had a subscription to Playboy and kept them in the bathroom by the toilet.
Yep.
And I'm just going to leave that right there.
Same guy before he became born again took me to my first titty bar.
Oh, yeah.
And he was tipping this girl 5s, and I was tipping her 1s. I was getting the same dance.
Yeah.
And then on the way home, he started telling me too much information. He goes, I don't see how those girls could cover their nipples with those little nipple things, because Terry's nipples, they're bigger than the center of my steering wheel. It's like, I doesn't need to know that.
Didn't need to know that my sister-in-law's nipples were that big.
Well, her areolas anyway.
Areolas. Yeah. Sorry. So, anyways, meanwhile, back at the ranch.
If you got nipples bigger than 3 inches, that could be a problem.
That's like utter.
Cows don't have nipples that big.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, the baby cow would be like 3 inches. Like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Have you seen Bert Kreischer's The Machine stand up, Dwight?
No, I have not.
You owe it to yourself to watch it.
Do you have Netflix?
Yes.
Watch Bert Kreischer, The Machine.
I am the machine. Okay. Oh my God. You will laugh.
We would have been here sooner tonight, except for we watched Joe Rogan. Which one was that? It's the 2016.
Yeah.
Then we watched Bert Kreischer, The Machine, and then we watched the latest Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, the closer.
That was awesome.
Oh, fuck that. I think that's why Andy tapped out on us when we were doing the video.
Yeah.
Because he'd been sitting there drinking a little bit too long.
Dave Chappelle is great, though, man. He's like, he's one of them dudes where it's all okay or none of it's okay. Because he'll make, you laugh at the black jokes and you laugh at the Irish jokes and the Scottish jokes and the Italian jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's all okay or it's not okay, man. Either you got some fucking humor or not, dude.
Right.
And then if he tells a trans joke or an LGBTQ joke or whatnot, and you don't laugh, he'll sit there and call you a fucking hypocrite. Because when it comes to art, it's all in the eye of the beholder. But as the creator, he means no ill will to anybody.
Right.
Well, exactly. It's a joke, man. It's not like you're on the street screaming about, and I don't know about you guys, and I've been to a concert or two. On one of the Slayer concerts I went to, West Palm, I think. But we've seen it on the home videos of all the bands that we love. But to experience it live, where you got the fucking, the picketers out there with, oh man, you're going to hell for listening to this and all this, and all the Bible bashers and shit. And it's like, it's just music, dude. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I watched a deal today on Facebook. It was Sam Kinison.
I love him.
From 1988.
Yeah.
And he was doing an interview. And I said, well, what about these picketers you got out here? You had them in Worcester, Massachusetts or whatever. And he's like, well, he said, he said, I'm an artist. He said, if you don't like what I do on stage, don't buy a ticket. Don't buy a ticket. But all these people out here protested me. It's going to make every show sell out.
Yeah.
He said, it's art. It's a joke. So I'm telling freaking jokes. He said,
that was the thing.
He said, if I was a congressman or something like that making these statements, yeah, you should probably ban me. This was 1988. It's like, God, if it's today.
Yeah. Oh, he would have been canceled so quick. The necrophilia joke.
Oh yeah, the gay necrophiliac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life keeps sucking me in the ass.
Oh, it doesn't stop at death. Oh.
No, that's the problem with stuff, man. It's like, can we just laugh at stuff, man? And even if it's not funny, you go, you know what? I didn't really enjoy that one, but I'm not gonna fucking throw a fucking axe at somebody over it.
It's kind of the deal.
I mean, fuck.
Can't we make fun of each other?
Mm-hmm.
I remember growing up as a kid, Polish jokes were a big thing. But I'm sure if you were a white non-Polish person and you told a Polish joke on stage, you'd be like, whoa, what the hell?
Well, okay. So there was the joke: how do you get a one-armed Pollock out of a tree? And then,
wave at him.
And then when Rick Allen had his accident, the joke became: how do you get Rick Allen out of a tree?
Mm-hmm.
You wave at him.
You wave at him. And
it was just like, fuck. You know, that's pretty fucking dark, but it's funny at the same time.
Right.
I think there's this line somewhere where you don't cross it with certain folks, but in general, like, again, back to it's either all okay or it's not okay, man. If you're gonna get offended, you know, if I'm gonna sit here and get offended by the fucking, you know, some kind of fucking Goomba joke, and then you're gonna get pissed off about your fucking bagpipes over there, Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and this doesn't work, dude.
Right.
Hey, Irish, we haven't got to you yet. Relax.
Well, I mean, right, and the thing
we're all
is,
a bunch of fucking alcoholics.
Well, and the thing is,
no. Hold on, excuse me, Matt. Hold on,
yes.
sorry.
Oh, we eat taters too.
James.
Yes.
Alcoholics go to meetings. We are drunks.
That's right. Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Thank you.
But I
Thank
mean,
you, sir.
with
Matt, go ahead.
with every group, there is a line. You know, when telling a black joke, you don't cross. If you are not black, you don't cross that in line.
Mm.
Telling an Italian joke, you don't cross that D line, if you will. You know,
you don't ask Franco Harris how his day went.
No,
because I didn't say the whole thing there.
Right. But I mean, you know, it's just like Native Americans. You don't cross that. You know, I mean, there's certain lines you don't cross, and being an intelligent individual, not book smart, not fucking street smart. No, just being a smart fucking person to say, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that because that's pretty fucking offensive. I mean, you know,
I mean, there's you know,
eating a baby's afterbirth with a spoon is quite okay, but you best not call me an N-word while I'm fucking doing it, okay?
Okay. Not sure where to go with that.
I was gonna say I kind of lost the train there. What the fuck?
But I mean, you know, I mean, what I said was pretty fucking heinous, but it's still funny because.
Do you remember the dead baby jokes from back in the day?
Oh fuck yeah!
You know, what's sick? A pile of dead babies. What's sicker than that? A live one eating his way out.
I mean,
that's the thing, though, man. Today anymore, man, people get all fucking bent out of shape, man. It's funny as fuck, dude. It's
I'm sure.
I'm sure until it's about me.
I'm sure if the Dead Baby Society heard that joke, we will probably get blocked on YouTube, is
Spotify,
and
Spotify's like, no, we got Rogan. You're okay.
Yeah.
That's the problem with cancel culture, though, because like you go back 10, 20 years, man, the best way to get fucking famous, look, 2 Live Crew, shit like that, man, it was like the best way to get fucking famous was to get banned. I think even now, man, because even with cancel culture, there are certain individuals that will seek out, but it's just out of hand. They would like the thing with Rick and Morty, just fired Justin Rowland over a fucking a domestic fucking violence thing, which I'm not advocating. I think that's absolutely wrong. You don't hit women. I don't know what he fucking did. I don't know what the charges are, but it happened like a couple of years ago or something from what I read.
Okay.
And it's like,
here's the deal.
Fuck, dude.
Dana White just started a new fucking television show called Slap Fight or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh shit. So.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
And the week before it was supposed to debut, there was a video of his old lady slapping him and then him slapping the shit out of her.
Well, maybe she's into that.
Well,
or maybe he's an asshole.
Or apparently they
Who
got
knows?
into a little discussion or whatever, and they ended up slapping the fuck out of each other. It got delayed 1 week, and now it's on right after AEW on TBS on Wednesday nights. And if you've ever watched this fucking show,
I've not, but
it
I will.
is fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Why in the fuck would you stand there and let some motherfucker slap you in the face as hard as they could?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're talking brain damage here. Because I watched one episode of it, and some of these motherfuckers was like, wham, and they went down, and they tried to get back up, and they fell over on their heads. I'm like going, that's fucking brain damage. What?
And at some point, you're probably gonna.
One of the smartest guys in combat sports ever started a slap fighting fucking league.
No,
like, what the fuck?
He didn't start it. It had been underground. He just brought it to the masses.
Okay, but his face is right there.
Oh,
He's there on every show.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck would you do that? You have built a legitimate fucking combat sport league, and now you're going fucking WWE?
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one, man. It's like,
that's fucking stupid. I don't
stand there and take a shot.
Yeah.
No.
If you take a shot because you fucking didn't dodge it or fucking block it or something, that's on you. But
if you're
stand there and take one, dude. I don't know about that.
If you're in a wrestling ring and you're trading shots back and forth, that's one thing, because those are work shots.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do it right, it looks fucking good. You know, the chops to the chest and the fucking red whelps coming up. Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
But you're not causing fucking brain damage.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's
with all the CTE things going on now. So why would you get that on a national televised fucking show? I know Rogan's getting paid by him to do announcing, but I am still curious.
Is he getting paid for announcing?
Oh yeah.
Is he? He is now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he done the first couple of years just to do it, but no, he's getting paid. But Rogan hadn't said on any of his podcasts, hadn't said anything about slap fight yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like going, bro, you got to call this shit out, even though that guy's paying you to set cage side and see major fights. But that is fucking stupid. I mean, that's something you would think Vince McMahon would come up with.
Yeah, right.
You know, oh, we do sports entertainment, but we're gonna have a real live knock the fuck out of you slap fight.
I had an incident years ago, man. Where's there was an incident with it was a self-defense thing on my part, but the cop was like, well, if it happens this way, it's definitive. The way you're telling it, it's kind of like, he said, she said. And I said, he goes, well, dude reaches in your car and punches you. That's one thing. But if you get out of the car and you guys have words, which is how it happened, and then, he does some shit and you do some shit. And I said, so I'm supposed to sit in my car and get my fucking ass beat? I said, come on, man. I said, I don't expect you to answer me here. I said, is that what the fuck you would do? And I had a smile on my face when I said it. I wasn't being a dick to the cops, but, and the guy seen that, and he was like, he kind of gave me the shrug, he's like, come on, man. I'm doing my job here. I said, I get that, dude. I said, but I'm not going to sit here and fucking, take a shot sitting in a fucking car, dude. I'll take my shot, and I took a shot, dude, and I gave some back, but goddamn it, I'm going to sit here and fucking, just take an ass whooping in the driver's seat. You're out of your goddamn mind, dude.
It's like, which is better, me getting out of the car or defending myself, or me just putting 2 9mm in his chest while I'm sitting in my car.
Well, now the law in Florida is, if you enter my car
Mm-hmm.
and I put 2 in your chest, I'm good to go.
That's castle law.
I'm not saying it's right, wrong, or different.
Missouri,
I'm just saying that's what it is, man. If you're inside of my car,
Missouri's kind of the same way. Even Missouri, if you're walking, say you're walking out of the Walmart or wherever, and you see somebody trying to shove a woman in a car, and you walk up and say, "Hey, motherfuckers," you leave her alone. And he comes at you, you can put him down right there because the castle law extends to your
personal
person.
space.
Well, that situation I was talking about, the camera outside the store was broken. My witness pussied out, and they were like, well, dude's got history of this shit, but it's kind of like a law where, like, if you've seen the dude do something, doesn't mean he did something. And they let him off, dude. It was a joke, and it was like, I'm totally, we were at a stoplight, and the guy fucking, followed me after the fact to my fucking job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny because he got arrested about 3 weeks later, I think. I don't remember the exact timeline, but for fucking hitting a girl, dude.
Mm.
It was like fucking. Like, all right, karma come back and got you. I didn't get you, but this other thing got you. So fuck you.
Right.
And if you want some more, because without going into the entirety of it, but it was kind of an ex thing, but with a child involved. But it was like, it came to a point where it's like I said, hey, motherfucker, come the fuck over. She knows where the fucking house is. Come the fuck over, and I'll be outside waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the incident I'm speaking about in the parking lot occurred 2 weeks later. Mm. So it was like, I invited you, dude. Come the fuck over, man. Let's get it on. You know what I mean? But, all right. Tuck in your tampon. Go home, and I'll see you when I see
you. The only thing I find wrong with shooting somebody from inside your car, and I'm just talking from a realistic point of view, is you're going to blow your fucking eardrums out.
True.
I mean, logically speaking, you're going to blow your fucking eardrums out because you're firing in an enclosed small space.
Well, I didn't carry at the time.
Okay,
but I get what you're saying.
Or your life.
Oh, I know. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
I said eardrums or your life.
I heard you the first time. Thank you very much. And Matt, I agree.
And it's just like when you go deer hunting.
Oh yeah.
You're out there, got a 30-06 or 30-30 or whatever whatever. Deer rifle, 243, whatever you carry.
454 Casul. Because fuck them whitetails.
You need some meat to eat.
I kid.
But anyway,
I joke.
When you draw down on that big fucking buck and you squeeze the trigger, you don't feel the recoil. You don't hear the shot. You just look to see if that motherfucker drops.
Yeah.
And I'd say that
living in the moment.
I'd say that's probably the same way. Now, if you're aiming at a target with that same gun, you're going to feel that recoil in your shoulder, and your ears are going to ring if you don't have some ear protection on. But most of the time, if you're deer hunting, you don't have any ear protection on because you're listening for your environment.
Correct.
Unless you got those fancy ones, the battery powered that amplify everything until you squeeze the trigger. Which wouldn't be a bad idea because usually it's cold during deer season to keep your ears warm.
Yeah. I have a pair of those.
Yeah.
So does my brother.
Yeah. I'm going to go refill my drink and take a pee here. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
All right. I will sit here and
talk amongst yourselves.
Yes. Yes.
I will. You know what? Those are big shoes to fill, man, and I'm gonna try my best, man,
Yeah.
to pay tribute to you.
Hey, Dwight.
Yes, sir.
Just when I get back, remember the policy. You know, we don't want to have a repeat of a couple podcasts ago.
Yeah. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. I'm gonna keep him on his toes.
Wall, so shut the fuck up already. That's what I got out of that. Go take a fucking piss, motherfucker, already. Jesus. I'm sorry, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus el Savior de Christ. Versus, I don't know, who the fuck. Go fucking piss.
Yeah. He's gone.
Fuck.
I think we're alone now.
We're not alone now, and I can't wait to stop hearing shit about this.
Oh. But see, that's the thing, though, is that lets you know that we love you. Because...
we can do that off air.
I mean, bro, when we were in the Marine Corps and you found somebody that fucked up, you busted their balls for it for the rest of the time that you knew them, correct?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, see, but it was never done out of malice, unless, of course, this person,
a few moments later,
name started with a T, and he got his girlfriend's name tattooed on him, and then 2 months later had it fucking covered in black.
Was the second letter an R and the last letter an I?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that motherfucker, dude. I'm gonna beat his ass, dude. That little prick bastard, dude.
He gave a bad name to Italians.
He gave a bad name to humans.
There was another dipshit that I had in boot camp.
That motherfucker. I like to whoop his ass, dude.
No balls.
Who?
Where?
Eh?
How?
Indians.
When?
Say it again?
Yeah, I went to the who, what, when, where, how, why. Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I'm lost. Not gonna lie.
All right, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other thing, on air, man, come on.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Hey.
Come on. Mistakes are mistakes. What the fuck?
I know.
Are we all human beings?
No, we are. We are.
All right.
We are.
All right. But the motherfucker that starts with TR and ends with I, if you're out there, dickhead,
I
email me, and I'll give him my address. And like the other prick who wouldn't come to my address.
You know, maybe he's gun shy. Maybe that's why he didn't come.
I actually didn't have a gun back then.
Huh? I mean, maybe he was scared and he just couldn't get it up, so he couldn't come.
Yeah, funny thing.
You know,
Funny thing about that. Yeah, I know.
Maybe it wasn't 2 fingers. Maybe he needed 3. You know?
Everybody is different, dude. You know?
Hey.
Everybody's different, dude. What are you going to do?
I get it, you know, and yeah, you know, dude, I don't know what I'm more stoked about. Getting my Pantera Funkos or all of us getting together in November in St. Louis for a weekend.
I've had a place on the shelf since before Christmas because I got the Master of Puppets thing, so I had to make, you know, and mine are supposed to arrive actually Monday. Dude, do you realize as close as you and I are,
yeah,
and what you've turned me on to and what I've turned you on to, and probably in your favor as far as musical stuff. Don't go there. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Let it go. Let it go. The thought you have right now, let it go.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Hey, quit fucking with the guy in the kilt. I'm back.
I'm just wondering if there's underwear. But listen, completely fucked my shit up, dude.
No good Scotsman would wear underwear with the kilt.
How is for me and you to be in a concert together, dude?
Yeah.
That's the world to me, man. Right now, I mean, it's like seriously, dude. Like for all the fucking concerts I've been to, for my brother Vincent, who me and him used to go, like I said, 2, 3, 4 times a month. Back in the day when we were, way younger and nothing else to do, and as much as I try to go now, but the whole thing of it's this whole thing of, and James, you're included in this too because you're my brother as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we get to go do this thing together, and James, no offense, but me and Matt with our history,
Right.
prior to yours, it's like, dude, I'm so fucking stoked, man, in so many ways. Like, holy shit.
Now, you ready for me to blow your mind here real quick?
I'm glad you said mine did not load. Go ahead.
30 years ago, almost to the day, we met, and I turned you on to fucking Pantera.
Fucking A.
1993,
Oh,
29 Palms, California.
Get the fuck out of here, for real? No shit. That's insane, dude. That's insane. That's insane.
When were we in comm school?
Yeah, 93.
First part of 93.
You're right.
What is fucked up about that? And in both your minds, you're going 30 years ago? No, that was like 10 years ago.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's early onset. Relax. It's going to be fine.
Okay. Now.
Holy shit, man. Holy shit, dude. For real? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, I see it now, dude. It's like the passage of time, dude. It's like, you have your daughter, I have my son. James, you've had kids. I think that's one of the biggest like holy shit things of passage of time. But when you make that statement right there,
yeah,
I mean 30 years ago, 30, right?
Yeah, 30
years ago. Not exactly right in this moment, but 30 years ago, around this, I don't know, let's say a 12 to 24 hour, 48. 72 even, I'm sitting on the washing machine listening to Cowboys from Hell and or Vulgar Display on cassette from Matt while my laundry is getting done because I don't want fuckers to steal it.
What was you into before that, music wise?
It was Backstreet Boys, New Edition,
No shit.
Menudo.
No shit.
No, I don't know.
No, seriously, Dwight. What was you into before you heard Pantera?
Well, I heard Matt answer you with his fag stuff.
Hey, I'm over here.
Pardon me.
Smoke another one, Johnny.
So I'm puffing on a cigar right now. Fuck you. So, shit, man. I was definitely in Metallica. I was starting to get into heavier stuff. We're me and my roommate were at a party one night and we heard Obituaries, the End Complete. So I was starting to get into heavier stuff, man. And prior to that, like rock and roll, man. AC/DC, Aerosmith,
Right.
Jimi Hendrix, stuff like that. I was starting to venture into the heavier stuff, and Matt turned me on to that. So I'd say,
I remember back before I heard Metallica for the first time. I was into a lot of shit because my folks were older. So I grew up watching Grand Ole Opry, Midnight Special, Don Kirshner's rock concert, American Bandstand. So I was pretty, I knew kind of what was going on in music, But then I got into and then my sister-in-law, she bought me disco CDs or disco LPs well, in fact, I still got the Saturday Night Fever LP. And the top music of the day, in 45s and shit like that. But then I started getting into the harder rock, Kiss. I seen them on the Midnight Special when I was like 9 years old, and they scared the fuck out of me, but I liked the music. And it just kind of progressed from there. And then, in the 80s, I was into the Bon Jovi and Cinderella and Crocus. I was a big Crocus fan, blah, 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 blah. And then a buddy of mine, he goes, "Here, I got this. Have you heard of Metallica?" And I'm like, "No." And he said, "I've copied this off for you. Here, listen to it." And it was Master Puppets.
I got a story about that too. But go ahead.
And I put it in. I'm like going, I don't know if I care for this or not. This is like, I'm not sure. It was just kind of. And then my nephew, he had a buddy who bought Megadeth, So Far So Good, So What? And they done the cover of Anarchy in the UK.
Yeah.
And the first lines of it, "I am an antichrist, and I am an anarchist." And this kid, he freaked out when he heard Antichrist. He's like, "Oh, you can have this. I don't want it anymore." And Chris played it for me, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of like that."
Yeah.
And I went back and I listened to Master of Puppets again. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of getting this. And then I belonged to Columbia House, and the selection of the month was Metallica, "Kill 'Em All." And I listened to that, and dude, I was done. Then I'm going on the heavy side. And
me and I just my parents were generationally wise, like way back, dude. So I didn't know, and I listened to a lot of radio stuff, and then I get to hang out with people. Disposable Heroes. Favorite Metallica song.
right.
Actually, my buddy Jeff played that first, and we listened to the whole album and stuff.
Speaking of which, what did you think of that video I shared of that guy doing Damage Incorporated, that drum fucking cover? Tell me that wasn't fucking amazing.
No, he was on it, dude.
And it was just crazy, his like kick speed and
It was probably way better than Lars does it.
oh.
Well, at Rockville, I got a couple of pictures. I don't know if I sent them to you or not, man. But there's they have these things in the middle of the field, and the one was had the Damage Inc. Lyrics on it, and I was like, I'm pointing to honesty is my only excuse, right? Well, the second night when they did the Black Album, that was one of the encore songs, and again, those two nights I've heard more songs than I've ever heard before, not played by them live, while I was there, borrowing CDs and stuff. But it was fantastic. I was like, holy shit, man.
So that's what I loved about when I see Metallica the first time, was during the Black Album tour. And they were by themselves. They had no opening act.
Yep. An evening with Metallica.
And they played for over 3.5 fucking hours.
Yeah, because it wasn't that Thanksgiving night.
Thanksgiving night.
Yep,
Kemper
you and Chris went up to Kemper. Yeah, I remember that.
That was probably the first nail in my coffin in my divorce.
First divorce.
Yeah, first divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, darn.
The other one was buying that Jackson that's out in my garage right now. And then the blue Jackson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then the third nail was actually buying a toolbox to put my shit in at work.
Yeah, because God forbid
I've got tools and I need to put them in a box
that locks up
to make a living for this bitch that wanted to go shopping all the goddamn time.
Yeah. Oh, and expensive tools too.
Actually, I was doing craftsman and shit back then. I mean, I was just I just needed some place to put all that shit.
Not the snap-on extravaganza you have now.
No, not that I got now. I mean, that's for retirement. I'm hoping I can get $100,000 out of that shit or whatever. You know?
Yeah. So, anyways, Dwight.
Yes.
So here's what I'm thinking. As far as tattoos go. So on the side of the amps, Pantera has now, it's the Trendkill Snake with the CFH on top. Now, granted, I can't do the snakes coming off my CFH, but I could possibly.
What about a Dime and Vinny tattoo with Pantera? You could do this anywhere. With Pantera Celebration 2023.
How about
I thought about a dime guitar with the maybe the rebel flag or the
you remember the Cowboys from Hell poster? It was just like silhouettes of all four members. Yeah. I'm thinking something like that, but Diamond Vinny, Pantera Celebration 2023.
Dime's guitar with Vinny's cowboy hat hanging off the fucking.
Oh, there you go.
The end of it.
Yeah.
Like the whether it's the rebel flag or the fuck it, man.
Okay, so
the lightning bolt guitar with Vinny's hat hanging off of it, Pantera, and the Pantera logo, Celebration 2023.
Or you've seen the ads for their headlining North America tour with Lamb of God, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says, for the fans, for the brothers, for legacy.
Right.
It's got the CFH with the skull and the wings and everything.
Right.
The one not coming to Florida with? That's the judge to do goddamn Georgia. Yeah.
Actually,
Georgia's not that far from Florida. If you live in the Panhandle.
Actually, Daytona, Florida is the very first date on the tour.
Yeah.
Brudda.
I'm thinking about going to it, man, but I don't know if I can.
Welcome to Rockville.
Now. Yeah, I'm in a position now where it's like, and it's so close where all the good hotels are booked up, but I don't know. I'm considering it.
How far are you from Daytona?
2 hours.
We'll just fucking drive up there, see the show, and drive home.
Yeah. Fuck every other band that's on the fucking bill.
I've done that. I've done that to St. Louis. I've done that to Kansas City. Kansas City's 2.5 hours. St. Louis is...
No, I'm thinking about it, but that's got to involve the wife.
Yeah.
Yep,
You're right. You're right. It's got to involve the wife.
Happy wife, happy life.
No, she's gonna drive.
You're like, sweetheart, I'll take you.
I'm not.
I'll take you, sweetheart, and I'll buy you a new toy when we get home.
Okay, me and James are on the same page.
Hey, honey, you want to go. I mean, because of me, you got a new shower curtain. And I'm going to leave that as the inside joke right there.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's disturbing every time, but erotically.
Yeah, it didn't look that disturbing. The picture you sent me with you and her naked in the tub.
In the shower. Allegedly.
Shower tub.
Allegedly.
They
naked.
looked naked. All I seen,
We're not
all I
naked.
seen was bare arms. They might have had underwear on. I don't know, but
Could have.
But
have.
Yeah, just clarify that, man. Like,
I would say
like her titties weren't out there, dude.
No. We're not saying that. And son of a bitch, we have just about killed another fucking bottle. No, I didn't
fill it up.
That's right. I didn't put the whole bottle in there this time.
So we got 3 more shots.
Yeah, roughly.
I started with beers when I was finishing the yard. I went in some Jim Beam, and prior to calling the show, American Honey.
Yeah,
Matt, listen carefully. From the freezer.
It has to be.
Where else could you put your American Honey?
Right. Now,
exactly.
Now, granted, I'm
not looking for kudos here. I'm just looking for like I did it right.
I'm gonna have to spoil you whenever you come up here and introduce you to Jesse James Honey, which is better, in my opinion, than American Honey.
Okay.
Neither one of those are sponsoring our show, so
correct. Just
they
like
both suck. I'm just kidding.
Just like the tequila we're getting ready to shoot here, we will make sure that we have plenty.
Oh yeah.
In St. Louis.
Oh man, I'm so stoked about the show, dude.
You wanted the best, and you got the best. The hottest band in the world.
Terror. I don't think they'll use that intro.
No. No, it's really weird. It was almost like the last couple of shows I've watched, their intro was kind of like a Tori Amos, Joan Osborne type fucking intro.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Not like Metallica coming out to the stage to the theme of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Yeah. It was really weird.
I think that'll just walk up. No music. And the first sound you should hear is bump.
Yeah.
Just start with walk. Just
get it out of the way.
Not out of the way. I mean,
no, hang on. But it's
but if you want to bring a crowd to their feet,
right?
If you're booking the show, if you're the booker, you're like going, what's going to get everybody up? You start with fucking walk,
right? And then
it's just some little lights coming up.
Even if they don't, it's in the set somewhere.
Did you see the band walk up on stage and everybody's like, and you hear, the crowd is gonna fucking pop.
If it wasn't an encore song,
the encore song is Cowboys,
right? But I'm saying if it wasn't the encore song, that's the perfect song to start the show with. The stage is completely black. and all you hear is.
But I think walk would make the crowd pop more to start.
Oh yeah. And then of course they're still doing.
And then at the end of it, they're like, "Thank you, you've been great." Blah 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 blah, and the lights go down, and you're. And Phil comes back out and it's like, just does the, you can't see this on video because we're not videoing.
Yeah.
Just the hands up. It's like,
You hear the bass? You hear fucking Rex's bass? Da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. Wow. Okay.
And hopefully none of them will get COVID before we see them in St. Louis.
Oh, God. That would just be the biggest fucking letdown once again.
Yeah.
Because when I went and saw Kiss in makeup.
Honestly, I want to see Rex.
Yes.
And I want to see Phil. If somebody had to fill in for Zach, I guess that'd be okay. Those were good. If Zach came down with an illness. But I want to see Rex and Phil.
Yeah.
It's Pantera.
I've seen Phil.
You have to.
I've seen Phil with Super Joint.
Mm-hmm. I've seen Phil with Downed.
I haven't seen Rex since Down. I didn't get a chance to see Rex with Kill Devil Hill. I would have loved to have seen that shit.
So who replied to me?
Uh-oh.
I got a reply from Howie. Tonight? ?
Little late now, bro.
You bet down next weekend?
No.
No.
Not till after the Super Bowl. 2 weeks. As we are recording this before the championship games. Okay. We did this on the video. But I want to do this now. Actually, no, it'll be this will be released after the Super Bowl, so yeah.
You're plugged in though, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
No. Angles.
Bluetooth.
What?
I never Bluetooth to the
No?
board.
Okay. Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Let me call you back here in a couple of seconds because James is going to plug in. Call Howie.
Hang on.
Oh, wait.
Hang on. Let me make sure if he wants to do it.
All right. Chilling out here. Chilling. Are you gelling?
Yeah.
As soon as he gets done typing that text, I want you to go ahead and pour yourself a shot.
I'm not gonna do that.
People think that when Dwight calls that it's all fake.
No.
And it's not live and everything. No, we're communicating with peoples.
Yes, we are.
While we're doing the After Darks. Now,
yes.
Now our videos.
No, we don't. I can't communicate with anybody while we're doing the videos because
your phone's recording.
Yeah, I'm using my phone to record with. But Dwight, raise your glass.
Mm-hmm.
To the ones you love, to the ones you fuck, and to the ones you love to fuck.
Salud.
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 For being a tequila, it's very sticky.
It is.
I don't know why.
I mean, most of that cheap tequila will fucking clean glue off of an emblem off. If you want to take a fucking bumper sticker off your car,
yeah,
you could use Cuervo to clean that shit off.
Yeah,
it's kind of expensive to do that, but yeah, this is sticky.
Yeah,
but I've got it tastes so good.
Oh, it does. It does. You know, I know it's getting late there, brother. And I know I know you want to go crawl in bed with your honey bunny. So
Probably not, since he woke her up earlier. He's probably
I
thinking.
just wanted to.
He's probably thinking I need to sleep on the couch tonight watching Netflix.
Netflix and chill by himself.
Yeah, no, I don't know all this shit. I'm sleeping in that bed. That's it.
Okay. Brother, it's been great to talk to you again.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
you have the best rest of your evening. Sleep in tomorrow. Make sure that you relax, reflect, and recharge for the coming week.
I'm gonna work for a couple hours because I have to determine what's gonna occur the following week. But other than that, yeah, no, there's gonna be some definite relaxation and chilling. So
All right, brother.
for sure, man. Hey guys, thanks for having me again, man. I appreciate it. It's always a good time.
Love to have you, brother.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So.
And until next time, you, sir, keep one
fist.
Excuse me. One fist in the gold and one foot in the gutter.
Foot in the gutter.
And we will talk to you, Manana.
Manana. All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
All right.
Have a great night.
Take care.
All right.
All right.
Later, brother.
Later.
Well, you know, that was again another first. We actually signed off with a guest,
Right.
and we're still recording.
And we're still waiting on another guest to reply
Yeah.
back. So.
This fucking guy.
This
fucking guy.
These fucking guys. I mean, we got Andy tapping out.
I can't hang.
And Dwight's like, I gotta go sleep. I gotta go snuggle up to my hot Asian wife.
Okay.
I can't blame him there.
No, I can't. But at the same time, he did work 6 days this week.
I worked 6 days and 4 days. Actually, before my trip,
Yes.
I worked 5 days and 3 days.
That is correct.
I turned out the same amount of work that I would normally do in 5 days in 3 days. Because I don't get paid by the hour, I get paid by the job.
And it's pretty obvious that you're not union.
No. Nothing against the unions.
No.
I honestly like getting paid commission because I can do that. I can do a week's worth of work in 3 days and take off Thursday, Friday. It's like these little shrine trips we have. They're like 4-day weekends. I can still make a full week's pay in 4 days. I don't have to work overtime or da-da-da. Usually involves a little bit of working over to get shit done, but
those of you that are tens of listeners, you will actually see Dwight in this video with a very promiscuous shower curtain. And if we can get a photo now.
Could you go take a picture of the one that's in my bathroom and of you and Dwight?
Oh, I probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've got the original calendar now.
That's what Tracy says. She's talking about. You got to do something with that because I can't go pee by looking at these two guys holding hands.
Well, she ain't gonna like the shower curtain that's gonna be behind the shower curtain. because that'll get done here in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, if she thought that one was disturbing, wait till she sees the shower curtain behind the shower curtain. You know which one I'm talking about.
I know what's it.
And you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put it out there. If you want a calendar of us, in theory, kind of.
It's you.
Right, but I mean,
except for 2 months.
No, there's 3.
Is there 3?
Yeah, because there's 2 with you and I, and then there's 1 of you, I, your wife, and your son.
Mm.
Yeah. So there's 3 months that is not just all about me.
I thought it was all about you.
No. But if you would
solve the world, Matt from 1996.
No, that was
7, 8.
98.
98.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, if I could get better photos from our video, I would do a blindside calendar.
Oh man.
Make you go back in time. I gotta get back. Did you hear they're doing a Back to the Future 4?
Really?
Yeah. With Doc Brown and Marty McFly.
God damn, Doc Brown's gonna be like what, 85, something like that.
He's not that old.
Really?
He's like Steve Martin. Because if you remember back in the 70s, Steve Martin had white hair.
Steve Martin's still in his deep 70s now.
Now, yes.
Yeah.
But I think Christopher Lloyd was like that. He had white hair at a young age.
Marty!
No, it's not what you do in the future. It's what your kids do in the future.
Come on, Howie. Text me back here, brother.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
What'd you do?
Not what I did. Mr. Fucking Cat, who always wanted to be inside, now wants to leave the fucking studio.
Well, you know, Sully's got things to do.
Yeah, he's got a litter box to go shit in. He's got to go climb all over Andy.
He's got to go beat his peeps.
Yeah, you know.
If he could talk, that'd be an interesting fucking podcast. So what you do all day, Sully? Well, I shit. I go pee when I want to.
I lay in the sun.
I lay on the sun.
I fuck with dogs.
I lay on mom's lap. I lick Hercules' ears because he's my buddy.
I snuggle with Hugo.
Yep.
And fuck them other cats.
It's like they start playing, I'm like, fuck you.
Well, oh, and now he's back at the fucking door.
Saying,
hey, let me in, guys.
Oh. Yo.
You know what? He's David Arquette's character from Airheads who escapes out of the radio station and then decides, oh, man, I want back in.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Rex. Come on.
You remember David Arquette winning the WCW World Heavyweight Championship?
Yeah.
And they thought that was going to work.
And you know, he's actually...
He's wrestling now.
Yeah, on the independent circuit. He's been wrestling for a while.
Yeah.
And
Getting light tubes broken over his head.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason why Courtney Cox divorced his ass.
Yeah.
But DDP talks about that when he was on the Broken Skull session with Steve Austin. Stone Cold, if you will. it's excuse me. It's funny because Stone Cold has tried, much like The Undertaker, he'll always be known as Stone Cold.
Right.
Even though everybody knows Taker's real name is Mark Calloway.
Even though...
Or Mean Mark Callow.
I was watching...
Or what?
I was listening
Texas Red.
I was listening to Jim Cornette's podcast. And he was talking about WWE XXX. That's how they put the logo up. Or Raw XXX.
Yeah.
Raw 30.
Yep.
And you hear the gong. Dong.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Then it switched to American Badass.
Yep.
And Cornette's like going, what the fuck? We don't get to see The Undertaker. We get to see Mark Calloway riding a fucking motorcycle.
Yep.
Doing a deal with Bray Wyatt. He's like, it should have been the fucking Undertaker.
Well, I mean...
And the bad part about it was when he went to leave, he got on the bike and he couldn't start the motherfucker. It was crazy. It was like, is that the first time you've been on that bike? Apparently it wasn't one of his.
No. No, it was probably a rental from wherever they were.
And there was a fan going, do this, you need to do this. And the fan's like, oh.
That's why if you're going to be on a televised show, a live televised show, you use a bike with fuel injection.
He should have done
and not
the Undertaker and not rode a fucking bike.
Yeah.
I mean, because the fans, when they heard the gong, they were like, yeah. And then when they heard Kid Rock, American Badass, they're like going, oh.
Well, I mean, they hear the gong, and it was like fucking, like, sonic.
I mean, I know the Taker, the last time he was in the ring, he left his boots and his hat and shit in the ring. That's the I'm done thing.
True.
I get that. But you're coming back for a 30th reunion, wear the shit, walk down to the ring, be the fucking Undertaker.
Now, the official last time he was in the ring was his Hall of Fame induction. And you had the 3 iterations of Taker on mannequins.
I'm talking about the last time he was actually in the ring.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
He left the boots and the hat in the fucking ring.
Yep. I am American Badass. You know, and I saw the segment and it was like, I could see it, but at the same time, I also watched a video of him, like, shoe shopping with some dude in Boston.
Okay.
But Stone Cold has done the same thing, and it was all like, and he wasn't shy about talking about wearing, like, the Skechers with the extra padding because his knees are fucking shot, his hips are shot, and he needs that extra cushion. But it was like they talked about him playing basketball and they practiced in Chuck Taylor's and then they wore like the Dr. J's for games when he was in college. Talked about his size and finding shoes that fit. And, you know, he was like, needing the support because wearing boots for so long, you kind of get used to having that support up around the ankle. and he ended up spending like $500 on two or three pairs of shoes, and then whatever shoe store he was at, they ended up giving him like a pair of shoes, like a limited edition type shit. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. It's different, but yeah.
It's like years ago, I seen Andre the Giant. He was on one of the WWE or WWF shows at the time.
Yeah.
And they was talking about where do you get your suits made and everything? He goes, Japan. He goes, what about your shoes? And he took his big ass foot and he stuck it up on Vince McMahon's counter. He's like, Tony Lamas. Custom made Tony Lamas for his 22-inch or 22 size 22 fucking foot.
Yep. I remember, and this came out in the Andre documentary that's on HBO Max. But when he broke into the WWE or the WWF at the time with Vince,
WWF probably.
Well, no, it was the WWF because Vince Jr. had taken over, but they put Andre up on milk crates to make him appear bigger than he was.
Than Vince, yeah.
Because
I remember from our territory, we were the Tulsa, which is the Leroy McGurk promotion. Whenever Andre would come to town, there'd be like an interview with him. It was Vince McMahon interviewing him.
Right.
And like say, he was having to like really reach up to Andre. Because like say, they put him on milk crates because Vince is a big guy.
He's
6'2",
6'3",
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they wanted Andre to look that much bigger.
Right.
And I remember the picture of Andre. He's sitting there with his arms extended, holding two female wrestlers on each arm. And he's holding them up. You know?
Yeah. Vince is 6'2".
Okay.
Yeah.
Andre was 7'4", but they wanted
Yeah.
Andre to look that. But Vince was still pretty built.
Yeah,
Even
nothing
back
like
then,
he
'cause
was during the Attitude Era.
You didn't see him. He was always in a suit.
Right.
But in that suit, it didn't look right on him.
No.
Because if you ever notice big muscular guys, if they wear a suit, it just don't look right. Because it's like, shit's not fitting the way it's supposed to.
Right. Right. Well, I think we're not going to hear from our favorite Las Vegas-ian.
Nope. I think, I was like, no, let me check here.
Maybe.
So my phone will unlock her.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
Never heard nothing from him, so.
All right.
There you go.
You've just listened to another episode of Stu Him Productions Presents
J&M, Solve the World
After Dark.
I've been James.
And I've been Matt. And until next time, you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter, and we will see you later.
Peace.